Here we go. PGA Tour career carries on. It plods on. Right, we've got the Genesis Invitational today at Riviera Country Club. I think this is the 8th event. We need to pick a rival. Let's have a look who we can have. So we've got Lexi Wexy Thompson, some shoes. I don't know if women's shoes will fit me. Shoes, some money, and an attachment. We've got Justine Thomas with a hat, an attachment, and some money. And we've got Xander Schauffele with a hat, some money, and some shoes. Now then, which do I have? He's 12th. He's 16th. Lexi is 5th. So, Justine, looks like you're the lucky fella. So, let's go. Right, so, Justine Thomas is the rival. And here we go. What's this here? Let's have a look. Normal, medium. So, let's go. The Genesis Invitational. Low winds, normal, medium, wasn't it? Let's go, come on. I think I tied 3rd in the last event. Was that the waste management one? Can't remember. But we're plodding along alright, Sorry, just adjusting my headset there. Yeah, we seem to be doing alright. I won't say it seems easy, but I might end up second playthrough, up in the difficulty a bit, the conditions and such.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted
but we'll see how we go on.
For the FedEx Cup. We're at the Genesis Invitational. Today's coverage is just about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be following this particular featured group because there are rumors of quite the rivalry starting to.
There's no rivalry between us, is it, Justine?
Looks like they aim to beat Justin Thomas. Should add a bit of extra excitement to our coverage today, Henny.
Oh, that goes without saying, Luke. But
how are you doing today, Fanny? You feeling good, girl? Good girl.
I think there's a more competitive man out there on tour.
Oh yeah, it's this course, isn't it? Remember this one.
It'll certainly be interesting to keep an eye on.
What we've got to play with to spend 320. Call it 315. Don't think I'm going to get there, so just hit it. Right, let's go. A bit slow to start, it's fading a bit, but should be alright because I've pulled it a little bit. How much run is this going to get? Oh, could be like rough here. Oh, I am. Oh, just sneaky.
Too bad in the first cut.
Shouldn't have put that fitting on my thing, on my driver to make it go further. Never mind. Right, 193, up 3, so it's 196 into that wind, 200. Put a bit of this on it. See how we do.
Going with the 4-iron here.
Bit of a fast, but it's a bit of a push.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Go on, lad, roll up there, get up there.
It's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful
Not
opportunity.
bad. I'd like to be hitting it perfect and straight, but
Henny,
can't always get what you want, can you?
Look over this one.
Setting up this putt.
As Mick Jagger once said, and that is Mick Jagger. You can't always get what you want. Right, come on, mate, stop messing about. Oh, look at that pole, man. How lucky is that? I don't deserve that at all. Eagle? Bloody hell. It's a good start, isn't it? I didn't deserve that though. I pulled it to hell.
is currently tied for third. We know that Riviera starts with a 5-4, but
with an R.
be a 4-5.
Starts with an R, doesn't it, Riviera?
Second is tougher than the par 5 first.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off.
It's not a bad swing, is it?
It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot.
It's going to get up this slope, is it, Ellis? Like
there is some space on the right-hand side.
143 going up to 145.
It'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
I'm pushing her fast again.
Got to control it though. Let's see.
Not bad control there, any.
Folks, that's how you do it.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
This putt is
no putt's guaranteed, is it,
This is
Rich?
their look at birdie.
Too much. Oh, pulled it again, look. Come on with this pulling crap.
This is a par putt.
Oh, you're having a tin bath, man.
Remaining here.
Jesus, Mike.
Moving down the leaderboard, that's not the
Can eagle on the
direction
first and then bogey the second.
Pacific
Come on.
Palisades in California, the site of Riviera, the third hole, par 4. Elevated tee shot.
What a
A
joke.
fairly generous fairway, a little bit more room out to the left than what players can see off the tee shot. Second shot is going to be downhill to a green that basically chases away from the player, going from the front portion of it all the way to the back. Difficult to get your second shot close here.
Wonderfully played. And what are we looking at
Right,
here?
114
This
down
is looking
to
around
112.
115 yards out. Wow, that drive, incredible stuff. Over 300 yards. Huh.
That should find the surface.
And this
Not
player
bad.
seems to not be too intimidated having Justin Thomas in their group today. That was a fantastic shot into the
Right,
screen.
come on, hit it straight, Mike.
Surely it's going to.
Oh, don't look at it. Come on.
Putting for par. Currently 1 under for the round. So many wonderful holes at the George Thomas designed Riviera Country Club. This par 3.
Right, 233 down 6 is to what, 27?
Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
A
This would be a
massive
great up and down.
no, eh? Go on, I need to get these sorted. Not a bad effort. Fast. I'm hardly touching that and it's still fast. How does that work? I ask you.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Which the PGA Tour is basically a power game these days, although the 5th here at Riviera forces players just to hold off the tee.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
What kind of shot are they
163
facing
down
here, Henny?
7,
You can club
157.
down. Everything's all in front of you as it runs into this downhill green.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
It's a bit big.
Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Jesus.
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Not down the hill at all. Oh, this is ridiculous, this.
That's frustrating.
Fucking hell, man.
It's just about 3 feet away. You don't want to miss these. Now 3 strokes back after that hole.
This is a plod, isn't it, this one?
One of the most famous par 3s on
201, 202.
It looks like a giant green donut with the bunker right in the center of the green, doesn't it? I love this hole.
Opting for the 4-iron here.
Bit of a fat look how much that kicks it out there.
Turn, Clyde.
Bloody hell, didn't need to take any off that, did I? Jesus. Come on, man.
This would be a great up and down from this spot.
Oh.
That's an impressive little chip.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
He's in a share of 12th place. Let's head to the par 4 7th at the Riv. Again, it's a par 4 that requires placement off the tee.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Choosing the pitching wedge here. That's a shame. Just leaking left, that one. Sitting at 1 under the card. Trying to break into the top 10. Ooh,
lucky get. Well, not lucky, but was quite fortunate.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The par 4 8th at Riviera is a choose your own adventure. Which fairway do you like to take?
I think most players are going to try and go down the left-hand side, as it seems to be the easier of the two these days. However, where they stick that flag stick, well, that's a different question. If they stick it up front right, the left-hand side of the fairway, that's not the easiest approach. So better be mindful of where that flag stick is in order to pick which side of the fairway you want to drive it down.
This shot is about 140 yards out.
Bunker 143. Whoa!
Pitching wedge here.
What was happening with all the glitchy crap?
Nicely done.
Jesus.
And this putt is to move into the top 5. Oh,
wow, misread that, didn't I?
Yeah, tapping it in for par. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The final hole on the outward half is a par 4 playing back up towards the clubhouse, Rich. It's a good par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep,
153,
deep bunkers on the front
160.
right part of
Look
this.
at
That
this.
is not the place to miss it. Anything that a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
Going with the 8-iron here. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich.
Isn't it just? Can I put it in though? That's the question.
Chance for birdie here at the 9th. Important putt here. They make it. They're into the top 5.
Oh.
And that should secure the par on this one. Rich, good position for this player. Just 3 back with 9 to play.
That's my fault. I should have tried and forced it in instead of trying to be smart.
But 3 back with 9 to go. They're going to have to start taking chances. They're going to have to start firing at every flag stick they can see.
Yeah, I am doing. Oh, go on, go off. Jesus.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? How much did the win last week give them the confidence to perhaps pull it off again here and go back-to-back?
A massive win last week, looking to double up again this week. I gotta say, they're building off all the good things they did last week. A win could definitely happen.
A bit eager with that one.
5 coming up if you can hold this.
Come on, Mike.
Oh, what a stroke.
No time.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And that will take him to 3 under. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard.
About time.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
The par 5 11th, one of the better scoring holes on the course. Players are thinking 4 when they stand on this tee.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides
very
of this
jittery
fairway
this.
flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and
just done a shot like that off the
not
tee, and then you do that
there.
shot.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. He's 2 shots back.
Does that take account of? I don't think it does it? Oh, fuck off.
A chance now for an up and down. Sitting at 3 under par. Tied for 5th. That's a tad unlucky. That could have got out.
Jesus.
Get out of this one.
Fuck.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. 12 feet to the cup coming up.
This isn't a good one, this is it. Getting worse.
Just a couple of inches away from finding that one.
Okay, now.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. When you stand on the 12th tee, Rich, you're thinking to yourself, oh, a couple of strong back-to-back par 4s, and it starts right here.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high
Right,
draw.
178 down to
Once you're in the fairway, though, your
176.
second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green.
Bloody hell.
Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. That's a ripper, and that will take him to 1 under. He's in a share of 15th.
You better pull your finger out, Mike.
Rich, the 13th hole. Slightly different look off the tee.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, Well, that golf ball could chase down there.
Right, 151 down 3.
Find the fairway down there.
Glitchy, bleeding ding.
Shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss a little bit
148.
Left there, oh,
this can't be bad, can it?
Find a bogey or worse.
Opting for the 9-iron.
You are joking, aren't you? Don't tell me it's going to shoot off down there.
That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say. Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot. This would be a great par putt if you can make this.
What is with the character movement, man? Come on.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Hey, now, man. Look at that 8 on a par 5. Has anyone ever got one of them before? An 8 on a par 5, ridiculous. Right, 182. What the hell is up with this tonight? 182 down 4, 178.
And 2 hopping right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
Opting for the 6-iron.
Really?
Really? Shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
You always like that on long putts when you just have to go ahead and tap it in stress-free. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
Oh, look at Justin here, hitting away with it.
A very good par 4, although if you're Victor Hovland, maybe the fairway's not in your line of sight.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
2 under with the final few holes to go. That's a good way to move into the top 10. Now 5 strokes behind. The 16th at Riviera, Rich, is the last chance to get amongst the birdies on a par 3.
159.
Short par 3,
157 can't be bad, can it?
An island green surrounded by bunkers.
Tee box moving again. Are they supposed to move?
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. This is the all-important.
Look how much it's gone out to the left there.
Oh, that's a great approach shot.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
A spot in the top 5 on the line here. Okay, steady now. Par putt coming up here.
Well, I don't know what to say.
Moving on. Currently, a couple.
I don't know what to say about that. Looks in all the way to me, but obviously
is certainly this par 5 17th.
Not.
Any hopes of getting it home in 2, you better come up with something special off the tee and make sure to avoid the bunker on the right-hand side.
Boy, good shot.
You're having a laugh, aren't you? For Christ's sake.
Let that shot be water off a duck's back. That's a chunky lie. It's going to take all their talents to get out of this one.
Hitting it over here in the first place was just awful. I would blame his caddy.
Said the crowd. Yeah.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Oof.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. A tie for 4th place if he can hold this putt.
Oh, I've not run out. Fuck's sake, man.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. One of the most famous finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich. This 18th at Riviera is a classic.
Aim for the palm trees in the distance, which are located just on the left-hand side of the green. A good tee shot there will set up an awesome-looking second.
Taking aim from about
191, 195.
5 shots off the pace. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Outstanding approach shot. And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place.
Oh, Jesus. That is dreadful. Look at that 8, man. That's ridiculous. 8 on. I don't think I've ever got an 8 on a par 5, even in 2K21.
Sadly, no back-to-back victories here for this player, Rich, but you'd have to be impressed with their performance overall.
Luke, unfortunately, not getting the back-to-back wins came
That was
ever
weird,
so close, but unfortunately coming up just a little bit shy. Still awfully impressed with this.
Oh well. Tied 4th. On to the next one.
The hard-working folks at HP Studios. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Oof. 1 by 1. What did I win on? Well, I got an eagle. You got 5. I got 5. You got 2 bogeys. I got 1, but I got a double plus. Match play. Yeah, beat me on match play. Ooh, lucky, Mike. Lucky, Mike. Did he get anything? What a crap. Some balls, garbage. I'll tell you what, I'll put that out on in your honour, Justin, because that was unlucky, that, mate. Right, so that was oh Jesus, that's my worst one, I think. Can't do it yet, mate. Right, so we'll pick another rival next time, and let's hope it's a better in-round than that. Northern Shore Open at Emery Beach Club. Right, see you in the next one. Get at it.